Hey guys, it's Missy Wolf, and I'm here with Janelle Arthur. We were at Alley Taps, and this is CMA Fest 2017. And I gotta know, how are you feeling about CMA Fest this year?
I'm feeling great. I've had a great time so far. I sang here yesterday at Alley Taps at around 11 o'clock, and it was really fun. I had some friends come out and got to meet some new people, make some new fans, and
That's great.
so it was just fun, yeah.
That's awesome. We were so excited that you were able to join us because we weren't sure, and when they said you could play, we were so excited because when we met you at the Wild Horse and I first got to see you over there, I was like, man, this girl can sing.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was more than happy to do it. I mean, I'm always excited to do anything with CMA Fest and get to interact with people that I know have supported me especially since I was on American Idol. So people who have been big time supporters of me, it's always great when you can actually hug people's necks and sign a picture for them or sing for them. So
that's really cool. And we live streamed the event, so those that couldn't be here physically, they got to actually see it as it was happening.
I think that's so cool that y'all do that. That's great.
Well, this was the first, a first attempt at, an independent artist showcase with us, and we've just interviewed so many wonderful people like yourself that, that we feel like the world really needs to see more of. And there's way more to the top 40 on the radio, folks. Way more talent out there than that. And so we just want to keep bringing your guys' talent to, the front of everybody's view. I mean, it's amazing.
Much. That's great. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, there's so many talented people in Nashville, and it's just one of those things. It's a tough thing to be able to get your music out there. Thankfully, we have social media. Thankfully, we have these opportunities like this. And so it's a true blessing for sure.
Absolutely. Now, what would you say your favorite part of CMA Fest, though? It really is, because for me, there's so many different things, but there's one in particular that I love to do when I'm here.
Well, I don't do too much walking around at CMA Fest because I'm here all the time. And I also get kind of, I don't like the crowds with the Predators game.
That is true.
Nashville has exploded. If you're not here, if you haven't seen it, we have, of course, CMA Fest, which is always a big deal. We have the Predators game, and also people coming through for Bonnaroo. So it's been pretty crazy. But I got to say that, just for me, my experience with CMA Fest was like singing yesterday, and then, of course, today I was over at Music City Center. And I honestly, I walked up the whole day. I've been visualizing how it was going to go with standing at a booth. And for people, I was like, okay, so all these people are going to walk by, and I'm just going to be like, hi. They don't know who, And there were so many people who wanted to come talk to me, and that really just meant a lot. And so that's been my favorite part.
Yeah, and so that's pretty in line with what my favorite part is. My favorite part is watching the fan meet the artist and the artist meet the fan, and watching how the two interact together, because some of those moments are so magical, and they just create so many emotions. And one year in particular, I will never forget Thomas Rhett, the way he was talking to these kids in his line. I cried. I was just a big old softie. I was like, this kid is great. He is amazing. And so those moments are what we at the magazine look forward to, because you're genuine. You're a genuine human being who cares about her fans. And when we witness that and we see, we just want to promote the hell out of it, because you're a great artist, and you really do. You have the focus in the right areas, which is great. And that's what we always look for, and that's why we promote the way that we do. And so keep it up.
Thank you so much. It's wonderful to have people like you. So
well, we're just little people, but we love you. We're huge music fans here. That's where all this started, was we just were like, you know what? We just want to bring more music to the world. And since we can't make it ourselves, we're just going to
there are musicians everywhere in Nashville.
There are. So we're like, okay, how can we do this? So thank you for being a part of our journey.
Absolutely.
And for being so accommodating with us and our schedules as well.
Definitely.
But what else do you have coming up? What are you working on? What do you want to say to everybody?
Well, first of all, if you have been a supporter of mine, thank you so much. You don't know how much it means to me. And I know that I can speak for all of the artists that you've probably been watching on these interviews and everything. We can't thank you enough for being you and for supporting what we want to do for the rest of our lives as long as we can. So thank you for that. I have a lot of different things going on that I'm excited about. I have a single that just came out in April, and it's called Light Myself on Fire. Now, it sounds scary, okay?
Does
But
sound scary.
it's not scary, I promise. You should check it out. It's on iTunes. And I wrote that with my good friends, Gerald Smith and Dennis Knutson. They've had many cuts over the years and hits. Dennis wrote a lot of George Jones songs. And Gerald wrote What Part to Know by Lori Morgan. And they're just such fabulous people and fabulous writers. And so I released that. And then last year, I had a crazy opportunity to be in a film. I was not pursuing acting at all. I used to act a lot when I was younger. And then I really just put all of my energy into being on stage and writing. So I am a full-time writer right now for a company called Writers List. And so I have finally got a publishing deal. So, but 4 days before I got my publishing deal, 4 days after that, I should say, I flew out to Texas to film this movie called Take Two for Faith. And they called me, the producers of this film, and they said, we want you to be this character, and it's the lead role in this independent film, and it's going to have music in it, and we would love to have a singer act as a singer rather than an actress act as a singer. Right. And so that made a lot of sense to me, and they were like, we'd love to send you the script. And then they told me that Dina Carter, who sang Strawberry Wine, was going to play my mom. So it was kind of like a no-brainer.
Yeah,
I kind of knew that.
Like, let me think. Of course.
Before I even read the script, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm probably going to do this. But I read the script and wanted to make sure that it, was in line with everything that I want to do and who I want to be. So, so I read everything and I loved it. And then, of course, I loved the people that I worked for. And then Dina and I, we just became just the best of friends, and we got to live in a little ranch house together.
Oh, my gosh,
and so
how
it was
sweet.
In the middle of Smithville, Texas, where Hope Floats was filmed. And so we were just there together and having such a good time, and we wrote some songs, and we get to sing together in the movie, and it was, really new for me, but it was a great experience. Awesome. I am an artist. I am a singer-songwriter. That's my first love, and that's what I want to do. But I could not pass up such a great opportunity to do that. So I'm very thankful, and it should be coming out this year. So as of now, I think it's coming out in September. So
all right. Well, just keep us updated on that.
For sure.
We will promote it like crazy over
Thank
here.
you.
Because
Thanks.
Honestly, and I mean, Dina Carter, and you I can imagine the chemistry you two have together, too.
We were just like soul sisters, we met.
And
we actually met whenever I was on American Idol. She came back. They used to, every week, they would bring in some songwriters. And they brought her in, and of course, I just wanted to say, Dina, I love you, And so we got to talking then, and then we weren't in touch at all until the movie. And we were just like, this is meant to be. We're just meant to be friends. So
absolutely,
yeah.
That was what we call a God moment.
For sure.
I mean, that was just
Absolutely.
one of those things where there's no other way to explain that.
Definitely.
That just was supposed to happen that way, and it did.
I believe
awesome
that.
job. I'm so
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thanks
Oh my
so
God, you
much.
guys, I love her.
Thank
Anyway,
You're so sweet.
So fans, man, check her out, follow her on social media, and stay tuned because she's gonna have a lot more stuff to share with you, including that film with Dina Carter. So, until next time, stay tuned.